Thanks for tuning in. We're continuing our level walkthrough of Demon Souls, and here we're on level 1-4, the King's Tower. And for a lot of people, this is the last level they play because of the boss at the very end, who is King Allant. That is, it's a really tough fight. A lot of people save him for the very end and then go in to beat the real last boss and go into the next game. But we're going to run through this. I'm going to show you some pretty quick and easy ways actually to get through the level. It's actually really short, but it's full of some pretty powerful and tough enemies, but we can make it all pretty harmless and pretty quick if we follow some simple rules. Right here we've got a bunch of crossbowmen on top of this dead dragon, but like always, if we toss a soul remains, once it lands on the wall, they're going to aggro against it. Now we have 3 black phantoms here. Again, tossing a soul remains will trigger their aggro. They'll go attack that column. Each one of them does drop a unique weapon or item. So if you're really after those, by all means, fight those guys. Do your best to bait one out at a time because they're really hard if you fight them all at the same time. Now this doorway looks pretty harmless enough, but if we go into photo mode, we're actually going to see that there's a red-eye knight right here. There's a couple archers, crossbowmen on this platform, as well as an Imperial spy you can see. And then further up the stairs is another red-eye knight. So fighting on stairs and fighting in close quarters like this is usually pretty dangerous. But we're going to use soul remains to basically get through without fighting anything. So as I come through this door, I'm going to toss the soul remains in. And what that's going to do is trigger the aggro for the knight. To keep these guys occupied, I'm going to throw one more here. And then to take care of the red-eye knight at the top, I'm going to throw one more. And look at that. Passed all those enemies without breaking a sweat, didn't have to attack anyone. Now we get a cutscene of the blue dragon that we saw at level 1-1. Just chilling there, he wasn't doing much, but now he's going to make his presence known and be kind of a pain. This little bridge that we've got over across, he's going to spray fire. And on top of that, there's a couple fat officials that we're going to have to deal with too. But I'm going to show you the timing to get through relatively unscathed. First of all, practice this. One fire breath goes through, and the moment the second fire breath goes, start running. Just keep running. What's going to happen is we're going to avoid all that fire breath. Didn't have to kill any of those fat officials, and you make it through basically unscathed. Now when you get up here, the dragon is going to reposition himself and take off. And you'll see that at the top of these stairs, he's going to sort of hang onto the wall, and what he'll do is he'll spray that area up there with fire. So before we go up there though, we want to go around here and hit this switch. What that's going to do is open a door that was at that top of the tower we just ran through. And so essentially you've just unlocked a shortcut. So now when you're going past all those enemies, instead of having to run through that dragon bridge again, you can actually just run to this platform up here, climb up this ladder, and you've got a way past all of that nastiness we just ran through. Now coming back here again, if you want, there's an item down here. Let's take a look. Bonk. A knight shield and a knight sword, not bad. But now we want to get past this. Now, if you have enough arrows or spells, you can actually take down the blue dragon. It takes a super long time. The rewards are basically meaningless because it just gives you some souls and not even a significant amount. So when you get to this part right here, you'll notice that he's just going to spray this area back and forth with fire. What you do is, the moment he starts spraying, rest. You're going to keep sprinting, keep sprinting. Let off sprint right about here, and then sprint. Just like that, you made it through. No real need to fight him, no real need to do any of that. Now here's our buddy Ostrava. Oh, poor guy.
You, is it? My father is up above. Ha! Well, something like him anyway. A demon in his shape. I began this quest to ask my father his reasons. To drag him back to the path of righteousness. But it seems it was all in vain. Please, kill my father. In his depraved state, he can only bring peril to these lands. This key opens Boletaria's Mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum lies Father's sword, the demon brand, twin of Soul brand. Use it to bring an end to his madness.
Oh, poor Ostrava. Now, if I hadn't rescued him in level 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 3, he would not appear here. So this is one of the ways you can get the Mausoleum key from him. Another way is to just literally kill him the first time you meet him in 1, 1. Having died now, though, his Black Phantom is right here, ready to fight me on this bridge. But you know what? Gintaz's soul remains right here and just run past. If I beat him here, he'll drop his sword and his shield, which is okay, not great. Like I said, we're going to go to this elevator and we're going to go to the boss fight for King Allant. Now the thing you need about King Allant is he's got a bunch of different attacks that are super fast. They can kill you pretty quick, but most of them have really predictable animations and windups, so you know what's coming. And almost all of them are very easy to either counterattack or just avoid altogether. So as we take this elevator up, I'm going to make sure I've got everything I need in terms of healing items. I really don't need that much, honestly. I've got my thief ring on, that'll help a little bit, I guess. I'm actually in human form, so what I'll do is I'll put on a Regenerator Ring to give myself a little hit points in case I get hit. Now here we go. As we're doing the fight, I'll point out some of the attacks. One of the first things he's going to do is right off the gate, he's going to do a sort of like a zooming charge attack at you, and he'll do this move a lot during the fight. But the nice thing is that it's really easy to avoid simply by rolling towards it and to the side. You can watch this quick cutscene if you want. A little dramatic. And that's the sword's soul brand. So as you run up in here and lock on, he's going to do this zooming attack. Just roll towards him, end up behind him, and hit him twice. After you hit him twice, roll back and get some distance. The worst thing you can do in this fight is actually be close to him. It's a jump back move with where he'll throw sort of like a slice of air at you. 99% of the time after he does that, he'll do this AoE attack. And so that AoE attack right there, you can do two things with it. Oh, that was a funny cancel. That's annoying. We'll let him do it again one more time. Air slash, very easy to run around. So when he does this AoE, you can either run away, or if you have enough distance, close the gap and hit him twice in his back. Now that attack he just did was Soul Sucker. And so basically, if he hits you with that grab, he'll more than likely kill you, and at the same time, he'll actually steal a soul from you, which is never good. So, as long as you keep your distance from him, he's almost never, ever going to get that Soul Sucker on you. Keep your distance, bait the AoE, hit him twice, then roll away. Pretty much the entire mantra for this set is hit twice, and then give him space. Roll around, hit twice, and back off. Bait this attack, roll under, hit twice, roll away. Now in this event, in this instance, it's like I don't know if I'm close enough to get it, so if I get too close and I don't make it, he's gonna hit me with the AoE and more than likely kill me, so all you really gotta do is give it some space. He may repeat it a few times, but eventually he's going to go back into his normal attacks. Now I've got space. Two attacks, roll back, an overhead smash that hits the air. Really easy to just either sidestep or roll to the side. Another one that's easy to roll from the side. Here comes his dash attack, roll under, attack two times and roll back. Get some distance again. Roll towards. Hit two times and roll away. A lot of the fight is just sort of repeating these attacks based on what he does. Now that one is one of the more difficult to attack attacks to avoid, where he does a super, super fast one-handed overhead slash. It's hard to avoid. The only thing I can really think about to sort of figure out how to avoid it is this practice and kind of knowing when he'll do it. Because it's almost based on the distance you are from him. He'll do it more often when you're close. It's really annoying. If you're a low level, it can actually kill you pretty easily with one hit. But just make sure you're keeping sort of a medium distance away. And for the most part, you'll usually be able to survive it. Avoid it just like that. I wish he hasn't done a couple moves yet that I was thinking he would do. Let's see if we can bait him. Now, of all the bosses in the game, he is probably the most glitchy AI. You can see that glitchiness in some of those attacks that he sort of cancels mid-action. Like, that's not supposed to happen. So kind of always be on guard for attacks that kind of don't end up the way they're supposed to. Again, roll under, hit 2 times, and roll away. Roll to the side. He does the AoE. That almost always follows up that backwards hop. Slash. See that one? Followed up by the AoE. AoE again, run behind. 2 hits, roll away. Forward. 2 hits. If you have a heavier weapon, obviously you're going to probably not be able to get 2 hits in. I like the Falcon though because it's quick. I can get those 2 hits really easily, and I totally have enough time to get out of the way and get some distance right off the bat. Now he didn't do a couple moves. He has a 3-hit combo where the 3rd hit is sort of one of those air blades. He has a move where he jumps at you and does a cross slash in the air, also shooting another one of those air blades. I'm trying to see if I can get him to do it before I kill him off. Toy with him for a bit. Boo, come on. Oh, another one of those fast. Oh, there we go. Now that attack, when he jumps towards you, all you need to do is roll forward. It's gonna move. It's gonna miss every single time. He'll actually jump over you and put you at his back, ready to attack him a couple more times. Air slash, easy to avoid. Guard, charge dash, easy to avoid. Come on. Let's see. Ah, well, we're not gonna do it. We're just gonna kill him off. We're gonna go up here, touch the Archstone. We're gonna hear someone talk to us.
How did you defeat my demonic reflection? How many souls might you have devoured, I wonder? The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
And there we go. That is the boss, False King Allant, and the level to King's Tower, level 1-4. Thanks for watching.